Hey, so hopefully my cameras will work again with new memory cards, and the cameras themselves are still working properly. I'm a bit concerned that they're broken, but I guess I'm going to find out. The cameras appear to be working. It's just that both memory cards died on the exact same date at the exact same time, which to me I know something else is going on. But the reason I think that the Kingdom of Darkness was allowed to destroy my memory cards was actually the reason that maybe God wanted it to. Well, everything they steal is going to be returned to me. But also the narcissist did buy me these memory cards in the first place. And that's why they were allowed to destroy them. So, my old memory cards were 64 gig, 250 megabyte per second, V60 version 2, and they're 1667X. So these are good memory cards, but they have a slightly better version now, and the price is like the same. So because they were on sale, I got to 128 gig, 228 gig, 1800X. And those were like probably even cheaper than buying a 2-pack of this, because there was like $30 off and then an additional $9 off, and so I don't know, and plus free shipping. So I could have probably like scoured the internet to try to save another $5, but I didn't want to buy something on eBay. And I also purchased a 1-year protection plan, which is something I never had done or would do in the past. But now, with the way my life is, I spent $7 to get a 1-year protection plan because my stuff just seems to be broken and damaged from outside forces continuously. So I spent like $70. It's a lot of money. The 2-pack was $1 more than only getting 64 gig. So I didn't lose money. I didn't spend more by getting a larger memory card. So this is a 64 gig. If I got a 2-pack of 64 gigs, it was only $1 less. So I spent $1 more and I got 128 gigs. The 2-pack saves a lot compared to buying just one, and I have 2 cameras. So I didn't want to just have one memory card and then have 2 cameras and have to move it back and forth. There's a reason why you would want 2 cameras and you would want 2 memory cards as a seller in an online business, and having to record video and having to take product photos. You can't have an item fail without a backup, and if a memory card breaks, you need to have a backup, and there should be a backup. So I need 2 cards, and I have 2 cameras. If one of the cameras fails, I have another camera. If one of the memory cards fails, I have another memory card. It's the way I make money. It's important. But sometimes, like, you've got a camera upstairs, you've got a camera downstairs, or you're just using them for different things, and you don't want to swap the memory cards, and it can be confusing. There are many reasons. If it's only for personal use, maybe you're fine with just one. But if you use this for your job, then it's actually quite useful to have 2. Because if it breaks, you have to immediately try to replace it, and then you're not able to get a good price. You can't search for deals. You just have to go out and buy something at retail. The price of just one of the memory cards was almost the same as buying 2, honestly. Maybe it was like $50 or $60 to get one. And there was really no price difference because the 1800X was on sale. So, since I have purchased these cards, the Kingdom of Darkness, you are forbidden from damaging them. I've paid for them with my own money. The narcissist did not buy them. You are not allowed to damage my memory cards. You are strictly forbidden from breaking any more of my memory cards. And I also did notice that you see all the numbers on this card. We got a 60, 67, and a 64 up here. If I add up all these numbers, 6 plus 4 is 10. Okay, plus 11. Okay. 11 plus 7 is 18. What's 18 plus 12? Okay, you know what? I added this up before, and I feel like an idiot, because when I go to record it. Okay, So I6 plus 6 is 12, plus 13, plus 7. So 1667 equals 20, which is power to overcome the saints. And then there's also a 64 up here. Okay, so that's what it was. So the 1667x, okay, 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 1 is 13, plus 7 is 20. 20 is power to overcome the saints. And then there's also a 64 up here. So that's 3 6s on this card. So maybe that's another reason why it really wouldn't have saved money, but I got the 1800X because it didn't add up to 20, which is not a good number. That is last year's number. The new one has 128 and then 1800. So if I add up 1 plus 20 plus 2 plus 8, that's 11 plus 1800. Okay, 12. Okay, that's 22. Okay, well, I hope it's okay. It's also a V60 version 3, which is 360s. But you know what? I bought it, and not you, Kingdom of Darkness. You are not permitted to damage my new memory cards. But just in case, I paid $7, which is another reason I purchased it. I paid $7 to get a 1-year protection plan. Now, more money has gone down the drain, and I spent even more on food again. And I've got a credit card, so this is good. But I've paid off. I've never had to pay interest because I pay off every single bill my entire life. Somehow or another, God makes a way. Now, there is some good news, which I have to share with you guys. Because somebody out there watching, I received something in the mail today. And this was mailed before my memory cards broke. So somebody mailed this. My memory cards broke, and then it had arrived after that. So between the time it was sent to me and arrived, my memory cards broke. This has never happened to me before. This is an unknown address in a different state. I have no idea who mailed this to me. I don't recognize the address. Tell you the truth, there is not an address on here. It just has a city and a state, which I'm not going to disclose. There is no return to sender address. It just tells me what state and what city it is. Wow. Yeah, so this was sent on January 27th, 2025. And I just received it today. Today is February 3rd. It's postmarked. I see, how can I do this without? Okay, I don't want. I don't want to put private things on the internet. So, okay, let me hide this a little bit. Okay, so okay, I'm hiding it. Okay, you can see this letter is mailed to Battle Armageddon End Times Hidden Knowledge. Okay, it's mailed to me, and then my real name is listed below that, and my address. Okay, now it was mailed on January 27th. And I just received it today. So this was mailed, then my memory cards were destroyed, then I received this in the mail. It's from a different state. I don't know the address. It's really neat handwriting, almost like it's been printed on this. So I'm wondering if it's like a relative or somebody that lives out of state. They did not put their address on here. They're hiding their identity. They did not put their name or their address. And they put Battle Armageddon End Times Hidden Knowledge, my name, and my address. Okay? This was received today. And in this, they know who I am, and they know the names of my dogs, which is why I thought maybe this was a family member. It says, Dear Jen, we have been faithful followers of your YouTube channel, Battle Armageddon, End Times Hidden Knowledge, since last summer. We have borne witness to the atrocities perpetrated against you by the kingdom of darkness. We hope that the enclosed will aid you, even if only in a small way, in your ongoing fight against the forces of evil. May this be the first of the many miracles you are awaiting. Keep your chin and your sword of righteousness held high. Blessings, your ardent fans. P.S. Please give our love to Reese, Miles, and Sarah, my dogs. Tell Sarah we said to behave. Look at that. Here it is. From my fans. Now, I would say it's possible that these are just fans and not a relative, because if you go back to the beginning and watch every single one of my videos and you use the clues, you can find my address. And you can also verify my address. And you can also look at my house. So yeah, you can find out where I live, and I'm not afraid. And this is something that was mentioned to me when I was trying to get help, is like, you don't want people to know who you are or what help you need. And they would not allow me to post content. They wouldn't allow me to make posts on online help boards. They're like, no, you don't want to tell people your personal information, like that you need help fixing this thing in your home. Or you don't want to tell people your name and that your home is broken. You don't want to tell people your address and your home is broken. Well, every time I have something delivered to my house, they know my address. Every time somebody comes over here to repair something, they have my address. Every time somebody comes over to look at my roof, they have my address. Every DoorDasher and every YouTube Eats person, they know my address. But actually, I have no fear. God will protect me. But also, many months ago, the narcissist opened up a court case against me, and I had not given him my address. So as soon as he opened up that court case, his lawyer gave him my address. So since then, I really don't care who has my address or not. The only thing that could happen if the whole world knows my address is possibly somebody might be able to help. And in this case, someone found my address, and guess what was inside? I'll put it back inside I'll put it back inside. Guess what was inside? Look at this. Look at this. $40. Praise God. So, to anyone out there, my ardent fans, I don't know if you're a family member, if you really are just a fan, or someone I knew from the past. I do appreciate it. I just had to spend $70 on my credit card to replace the memory cards that the narcissist, which I believe the narc, maybe it wasn't the narc, but it's highly suspicious. Go watch my previous 2 videos about what happened just a day or 2 ago. I think it was 2 days ago now, but yeah. This pays for more than half of my memory cards, which I need. It's how I can record videos that are not on my webcam. I can upload them here, and I can put them online for you guys, or I can upload video on products. But also, it's just how I take my product pictures from my store. So this money is going to good use. I have spent more than this today. I just went online, and I ordered those memory cards. So hopefully, no one will be allowed to break them since I paid for them myself with a little bit of help from my ardent fans. Thank you. I truly appreciate it, and that's what your money has gone towards. Thank you.